And welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you on VHS Ladyhawke. I've never seen this movie before. I bought this years ago on a Black Friday sale. Sale price 99 cents, and I think it was like 50% off VHS or something like that. So I got it for 50 cents. But Ladyhawke. I've never seen it. My friend Lena and my friend Amanda have both grown up watching this film, if those are the two people I'm thinking of correctly. And it was highly recommended and that I need to watch it. I remember when I did my unbagging, because I think I unbagged all these from a Kroger bag. When I did my unbagging, Amanda and Lena were the two that were like, "Oh, I grew up watching Ladyhawke. I love that movie. You need to watch that movie." So, 2-3 years later, I'm finally getting around to watching it. So let's go get into this. I hope everyone out there is doing well. I know I am, and hope to be doing even better with this film. So, as you've probably seen in my previous video, one thing I want to do this year is watch movies I haven't seen before. So I figured, why not start with one that I haven't seen before. And it appears that the movie is getting right into it. So I guess it wasn't rewound all the way. So I'm gonna stop right here and catch you back in the rewind and get to watching this. Bye. Alright, and I am back. So, Ladyhawke, how was it? It was pretty good. It was a fantasy movie, and fantasy movies aren't necessarily my thing, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. I recently rewatched, at a meetup, I rewatched Princess Bride, which for the longest time I wasn't a huge fan of. Again, I'm not a fan of fantasy films all that much. But I enjoyed it. After having watched it, I think the last time I watched Princess Bride was 15 years ago. Rewatching it the other night, it was, fresh eyes. I've lived 15 years, and after watching it, I truly enjoyed it that time. So I was really glad that I saw that. But Ladyhawke, again, a fantasy film. It says adult action. I've never heard of adult action. The only time I hear adult in the title of something, it's, something that you would have found in the small room with the beaded curtain at the video store. Adult action, but it is fantasy for all intents and purpose. But it was pretty good. So let's go ahead and hit this rewind and talk about the film real quick. So we have the character of Philippe, the mouse, played by Matthew Broderick. He escapes from this jail, ends up running into, I believe his name is Navarre, who is an old captain of the bishop. The bishop's this bad guy who you find put a curse on Navarre and his, girlfriend, wife, what have you. Her name was Isabel, I believe, if memory serves. Basically Navarre takes Philip and Isabel on this journey to more or less break this curse. She by day is a hawk, he by night is a wolf, and they can never truly see one another because they have this constant crossing that the curse of the bishop put on them. So essentially the film is a revenge plot. But then you find out that there could be a reverse to this curse. And that's what the film, the journey is all about, is essentially trying to change this idea of revenge and breaking this curse. So it was a fun movie. Richard Donner film. He did Superman. Of course, Goonies. That's a movie I watched. I couldn't tell you how many times growing up, like 1,000 billion times. It was like on constant in the VCR as a kid. Although I do remember, a complete side tangent from this, but I do remember the copy of Goonies I had on VHS. It was like recorded off of TV or something. But somewhere in the middle of it, I remember I thought I had pushed play, but the record button was like right next to the play button. And if you were supposed to push them both at the same time to get it to record. And I guess I was just hasty and thought I hit play, but I hit play and record at the same time. And so a part of the film when they're on the front porch at the beginning of the film had like a good 30 seconds of Ross Perot doing some sort of CNN talk, and then it went back to it. But yeah, Richard Donner. I didn't know he did Lethal Weapon. Again, when I think of Richard Donner, the first thing that always comes to mind is the Goonies. So, but yeah, it was a fun movie. Amanda, Lena, thank you for telling me I needed to watch this. It came way too late, but I guess late is better than never. So I am glad that I caught this. Looking at it, the front cover kind of leaves you not knowing what it's about. It looks like Matthew Broderick's in a red hoodie, and then you have some hawk and a lady on the front cover, and on the back you have Matthew Broderick with Rutger Hauer and the hawk on the back. But it doesn't really, I guess if you read the story, it kind of tells you 13th century such and such. But just looking at the front, I thought it was just like Matthew Broderick in a red hoodie, and maybe he goes back in time or something. I don't know. But it's not a red hoodie. It's a brown monk robe. But alas. Good movie. I definitely say check it out, especially if you're into fantasy films. But if you're into fantasy films, you've probably seen this one already. Again, New Year, I'm trying to primarily watch things I haven't seen yet. I have a stack of VHS over here, half of which I've seen, half of which I haven't seen in forever. But I kind of wanted to start out with something that I had not seen. So I'll save one of the other ones for later. But yeah, anywho, have any of y'all seen Ladyhawke? And if you did, what did you think about it? Did you love it or did you hate it? Did you... I guess it's an adult action film. Did you know that? But yeah, I'm glad I checked it out. I'm glad I stumbled upon it years ago. I was at the Great Escape in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And I picked it up on a Black Friday sale, and 50 cents. 50 cents. So I'm going to put that back on the shelf, and I don't know, I think I still have time to watch one more movie tonight before I go to bed. Or I will watch a couple of episodes of something. I've been watching the season 4 of The Righteous Gemstones. So I may finish watching that. I don't know. But the cats have been messing with me the entire movie. One was in my lap, then the next one, and it was a constant battle royale of who's gonna sit in my lap. So I'm gonna go play with them for a little bit, and maybe give them special meal or something. I don't know. But yes, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Again, I hope to keep these going through the rest of the year, and as far as I can see. So, again, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye.